Hello, hello, sweet friend, and welcome to this enthusiastic, kind-hearted session. If you already know me, hi and welcome back, and I love you. And if you don't know me yet, my name is Kayla Vavra, and I am a certified self-love and confidence coach, and I'm the founder of Brave Heart Open Mind, a self-love development studio designed to help you live your happiest, most confident life. And I am so excited to be talking with you today. Hi, Ashley. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on with me. I'm so happy to be talking with you today because we are going to be talking about 3 heavy hitters that can truly hold you back from feeling genuine self-love. It can really hold you back from finding your most confident, inner, truest self. And these 3 heavy hitters that we're going to be talking about today are perfectionism, procrastination, and overanalyzing. And all 3 of these concepts can keep you from living your happiest, most confident life. And they're probably keeping you from doing that right this darn second. They're definitely things that we can all feel like that pull. We've all experienced that at some point in our lives. And all 3 of these things stem from 2 big emotions: guilt and fear. Perfectionism, when you consider it at its core, makes you feel guilty for not being perfect. When I was in high school, back in the day, oh, Ashley, you're a recovering perfectionist? 100%. I feel that. I'm recovering too. Because in high school, back in the day, I truly considered myself to be a perfectionist. If I wasn't 100% perfect, I felt guilty. I felt like I was letting people down. And perfectionism also for me stemmed from fear, because I was afraid of being seen as stupid or unintelligent, because to me that wasn't an option. To me, I didn't feel enough self-worth without that mask of intelligence. So if I didn't bring that to the table, if I didn't bring perfection along with me to everything that I was doing, I didn't feel good enough. I felt swirling in self-hate and anxiety and the guilt and shame, and definitely driven by that fear of being seen as anything other than perfect, as being seen as stupid or unintelligent. And so perfectionism is something that we all can relate to in some way or another, whether we've experienced it ourselves or whether we know someone. I bet we all know a resident perfectionist who's type A and super organized. And so letting ourselves sit with our own imperfections can feel scary. And letting ourselves sit with our own truest selves, which are not perfect, can be a really uncomfortable thing to do, especially if we're not used to it yet. And when we talk about the opposite side of the coin, that idea of procrastination, we also see that that is driven by fear and by guilt. Because if you don't feel guilty deep down when you're procrastinating, I don't believe you, because we all feel guilty for procrastinating. And procrastination comes from that fear of not being good enough, because if we genuinely, to our core, felt confident in our self-worth, if we, to the core of our being, felt truly that we were good enough, procrastination wouldn't happen. We would just do it, because that is just, it would be our base setting. It would just be what we do. And so when we engage in perfectionism and when we engage in procrastination, what we're really doing is sabotaging ourselves and holding ourselves back from reaching that true inner self-love and from achieving true confidence. And overthinking and overanalyzing goes right in the same category with perfectionism and with procrastination. Because when we overanalyze, we keep ourselves stuck. We keep ourselves playing small and in this loop over and over again because we can't get past those overwhelming details that we're considering. And overanalyzing is something that I genuinely am working towards getting over and working through. I am so much better than I was before. And part of getting over analyzing and overthinking is just recognizing that you're in that place and feeling overwhelmed. And you may have heard me talk last week about that feeling of being overwhelmed and that idea of analysis paralysis. That's something that I am always on the look for myself to make sure that I'm not engaging in that self-sabotaging behavior. So all three of those things that we so deeply connect to, all of those things that we can truly see that show up in our daily lives, those things are self-sabotaging, and they're holding us back from our true and beautiful potential. Because you, sweet friend, have so much potential. Deep inside of you, there is a true self that doesn't need procrastination, that doesn't need perfectionism, that can live free of that guilt and free of that fear. And so I truly hold a space for you to be able to find that inner self and that inner truth of who you are, because it's so possible for you. And so these three heavy hitters, these three feelings and habits of self-sabotage are things that you can break free from. They are concepts that you can overpower and take back the power in your own life. And so what I would love for you to do is to register for my upcoming free masterclass, which is called Banish Self-Sabotage and Level Up Your Confidence. You are so worthy of doing this for yourself. You are 100% good enough to take this time for yourself to learn how to undo these self-sabotaging habits and behaviors. Within the masterclass, we are going to deep dive into concepts of neuro-linguistic programming that can help you break free from those three heavy hitters that are holding you back and keeping you small. So within the masterclass, we will talk about my formula for inner power. And we will talk about a concept called the hierarchy of ideas that can help you from feeling that overwhelm and can help you break free from that feeling of being stuck and powerless in moving forward, because that's not a fun place to be. It makes you feel honestly kind of shitty. I know, I've been there. I know the truth of that. And so we will be talking about these neuro-linguistic programming tactics and strategies that you can use to truly break free, to truly take back your inner power and be able to step in to being your most confident self. So sign up for my free masterclass, sweet friend. I will get the link to you. You'll find it either in my bio or in the comments. Sign up. You are so worthy of doing this for yourself. You are worthy of getting these tangible solutions in hand. I believe in you. I love you, sweet friend. You can do this, and we can do this together. Register for the free masterclass. I love you so, so much, and I hope you have an amazing day.